saw you did like a really long video that had a lot of viewership on Facebook about like politics in the Caribbean, which I don't know much about. First, I want you to kind of touch on that and what that video was about specifically.
It was about the politics back in Guyana.
Okay.
And there's a two-party system in Guyana also, but it's racially divided, the lines.
Oh, wow.
So it's like more black folks would be on like one side, and then you have the Indians would be on one side, and for like the past 20 years the Indians were the ones that were running the country, and how corrupt it was, and drug infested and just crazy. So then you had a few Indians that teamed up with the Afro-Guyanese and were able to overthrow the other one. Not really overthrow, but the election went their way.
Right.
So now you have 23 years of their ruling with corruption and you know, theft and a whole bunch of stuff happening. But the country is in unrest because it's like, you ever see a junkie that's been on drugs for like 40 years and you try to get them off, and they're fiending because drugs is all they know.
Right.
They wake up in the morning, it's all they know. Even though it's bad for them, their system runs on that. So the country is like going through withdrawal now, because now the new government clamped down, and you know, they teamed up with the American government to like stop the drugs and all these different things. But now the money is a good thing, but now there's no money really circulating because it was drug money. It was drug money paying teachers and paying officers and all that stuff. Now you have, and when they got there, you imagine that country has gold, diamond, bauxite, timber, rice, sugar. Those are the main exports, but yet your treasury is empty. How can diamond be one of your main exports and your treasury empty? Because the previous government that was there, they steal everything, all the contracts, that the major government contracts. You'll give your cousin a contract, you'll give your brother a contract. You know, it was just corruption all over. So then now with the new government and the American government actually looking over things, people are impatient for the change to take place. It's only been 3 years
because they're used to
the money flowing, and I'm like, come on, we gotta bunker down. We gotta give it time. You cannot undo 23 years of corruption in just 3. Like, give them a chance. So that video, I didn't even expect it to go viral. Now I have the previous president adding me now.
Really?
Because he thinks you know, I'm inciting something. I'm like, no, I'm not inciting anything. I'm just voicing my frustration.
They at you on social media?
Yes, like the previous administration, the president that was in charge of that, you know, back then, he now is talking about foreign, you know, Afro-Guyanese inciting, you know, unstableness. And I'm like, you have some nerve, sir.
But it's crazy that you were able to have that. Just goes to show how far your reach is. That you were able to even reach the president of that you were talking about.
Yes. I'm like, wait a minute.
Unknowingly, you probably thought it was just going to stay within your circle.
I thought that it would just be a Facebook video and I'd get a couple of views and stuff like that. I had no idea it would have hit almost 80,000. Like,
but also, you're obviously attractive. And then, and it's the thing that you say, people don't expect you to be intelligent.
Yes.
So when you see an attractive female speaking about something real, and I'm sure a lot of people felt the same and probably just weren't comfortable even saying it.
Right.
So it is going to generate that type of effect. So even though, because I watched it, actually, I watched a little bit of it while you were doing it live, actually. And then it popped up on my feed again, and I saw it had like 70-something thousand views.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Like, this really got to where it was going.
My mother don't even have Facebook, and she got it in her WhatsApp video. I'm like, what?
Really?
She was like, listen, this thing is going everywhere. Like, everyone is feeling you. The youths, you know, that you grew up with, or you probably didn't even know, they're taking, you know, effect, and they're looking at this like, hold on. We were all asleep at this. Like, she really said, because back then, before I came to the States, the corruption was so crazy, it hit home. Like, I have family members that got killed. I have friends that got killed. I remember one night, 5 people that I knew, all of them got killed in one street. One night, because of how corrupt that government was. So it's like, I just felt frustrated. Like, come on, y'all want to go back to that? We really want to go back to that? Like, come on, let's just wake up.
Take our time, get through it. So